Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to talk about a car that now you should definitely buy. So I'm the kind of person I can admit when I was wrong, and when this car arrived a week ago I said yes, you should buy it, but you should only buy it for its looks. In general it felt average, and yeah, that was about it. But because there was another car featured in that video, I didn't really go into depth. Well, I'm just going to admit it, I was wrong. This car actually performs really well. I don't know about online because I haven't tried it yet, but going back for me, the new Spa event is where I will test the majority of my cars, because this for me is like the ultimate test for everything to do with the car. Um, Especially because of the varying weather. The track itself is quite tough. So I like to test a lot of the Group 3 cars, etc. on this new 1 hour event. I think after an hour of using the car for that event, you really do get a proper feel for it. And I think because obviously I've just come back to YouTube after a weekend away and the new update, I wanted to sort of make content on it, and I didn't really give the car enough of a chance really. I've gone back and yeah, I think I've sort of fell in love, with this car. It's great. So, as you should know with these guides by now, or the buyer's guides, it's not purely down to its performance online. I couldn't care less. For me, sport mode is really boring at the minute. I loved sport mode in obviously GT Sport, but the majority of races at the minute end up as a one mate race. So if you're not using the meta car for that week, then you're just going to be doing really poorly. But performance wise in the single player events, this car is great. Obviously even when the rain came, it handled amazing. The sound of it, the way it looks at night, spitting flames, it was just a really good all around car, and I wish I'd given it a chance before now. So obviously the looks for me were a plus. I always think the Super GT cars look really, really cool. I think it stands out from anything else in the GT3 class. There's a few standout cars, but this is just really unique. Especially with it being an official car, I think makes it even cooler. In the sort of, the store, the showcase side of it, there's a lot of really cool looking liveries already for this car. As you can see, I'm not using the original livery for this. I just thought it was a pretty unique looking livery. Performance wise, like I mentioned, it's actually really quick. I did do a turbo, a high RPM turbo on this for this event, and then down tuned it a bit to get it under the 800. And I didn't actually expect it to be as good as it was. Like, it's really quick on its speed. Handling and grit wise, it's just insane. Like, I was sort of expecting it to be like really tail happy, but it's not. It just seems planted and really, really strong. And for, like I said, for me, Spa is like quite a tough track. Um, I think you need a really good car around here, and this car just felt perfect straight away. I just felt like I could push it, where a lot of the Group 3 cars, like, I sort of have to build that confidence up. But this for me just straight away felt at home. I'd only used it for about 15 minutes before taking it into this event, and yeah, I just felt great in the car straight away. At night, it lights up really well. The really cool yellow lights just look awesome in the dark. Obviously, the fire coming out the side, the exhaust, like, oh, it was just awesome. Like, for me, it is cars like this that make Gran Turismo what it is, and I'm impressed. I think this event, testing different cars, is just going to be sort of my go-to, especially for buyers guys. Like, if a car can perform well at this event, then buy it. I mean, varying weather, day into night and then night back into day, like, just, you know, having to use different compounds and sort of really, you know, it's a tough track. It's Spa. It's not supposed to be easy. It's quite a long track, but yeah, I'm impressed. I feel like this car alone and this race alone has really you know, brought that feeling of this is what Gran Turismo could do. Like more events like this, you know, we want longer races, we want tougher races where we really have to think about the strategy and what car we're going to use. So I'm definitely going to be using this as a testing ground. So yes, I was wrong. This car is more than just a garage queen. It is more than just a good looking car. It's a very well performing car and you need to buy it now. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. So just another thing I want to say before I go is honestly, thank you to each and every one of you for over 2K subscribers. It means the absolute world to me. If you like this kind of content, if you're new here, I make this kind of content every day. Please like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.